Hello, my name is Dr. AnnRené Joseph. Thank you for the opportunity to present to you at this prestigious conference. My presentation shares the topic Arts Education and Artificial Intelligence and shares the results of a 2023 national survey and the insights and research revelations. The data is derived from a qualitative survey conducted in March 2023. The AI images were created for this PowerPoint presentation by photographer Stan Cady and are his original works of art. A main question for those viewing this presentation and for artists in every realm of life remains and is AI or artificial intelligence real, or is it just a grand illusion, as this cover image depicts? This qualitative survey was conducted from March 1st to March 31st, 2023. The Washington Art Education Association, which is the Washington State Visual Arts Education Association, was the host for this survey. The survey was sent to their membership, as well as to the leadership of the state dance, music, theater, visual arts, and media arts organizations, and including the state education agency arts leader, to be sent out to all of their contacts. Additionally, the survey was sent to the Washington State Arts Advocacy Organizations and national and international arts education organizations, universities including Seattle Pacific University, as well as organic to individuals and social media sites. This survey garnered 105 responses. Questions 1 through 10 were required responses, and all garnered 105 responses. 5 questions were selected responses, and 5 questions were constructed or narrative responses. Question 11 was optional and garnered 68 responses. An article about this high-level data is available and was published in the Washington Art Education Association Splatter magazine in summer of 2023. A link to that Splatter article can be found on slide 17. This PowerPoint includes 23 slides. Data from the 5 selected responses are presented in pie graphs and are self-explanatory. Data from the 5 constructed responses are presented in word clouds. The larger the word image, the more times a word was written in the responses. Photographer Stan Cady created the AI images on Midjourney. The format of this presentation is as follows: 23 slides presented with narration. Slides 1 through 5 are introductory. Slides 6 through 16 share pie charts and word clouds of the 11 survey questions and responses. And slides 17 through 23 are presentation summary slides, next steps, and contact information of the presenter. Question 1. Notice that 55.2% or 58 respondents of the 105 respondents were from public school respondents. Independent and or private school respondents garnered 6.7% or 7 respondents. The next highest categories included administration and supervision and retired educators, where each garnered 4.8% or 5 respondents. Museum or arts organizations each garnered 3.8% or 4 respondents. Higher education, teaching artists, and tutoring small group private instruction respondents each garnered 2.9% or 3 respondents. Parents and or guardians and student and or teacher pre-service respondents each garnered 1.9% or 2 respondents. And religious schools and homeschools and 12 other categories each garnered 1% or 1 respondent. In question 2, we see that high school teachers accounted for 40% or 42 respondents. Middle and junior high school and elementary school teachers each accounted for 9.5% or 10 respondents. Kindergarten through grade 12 high school teachers accounted for 7.6% or 8 respondents. Middle and/or junior high school and high school teachers together accounted for 5.7% or 6 respondents. And higher education and kindergarten through college teachers accounted for 4.8% or 5 respondents. Multiple professions and occupations accounted for the remaining 19% of respondents. Question 3 revealed 105 different and unique teaching and/or occupation descriptions. Arts educators dominated the survey as evidenced in this word cloud image. The larger the word, the more often it was mentioned in the responses. Respondents were very generous with their detail and describing what they teach and/or what they do, as evidenced by all of the words revealed in this word cloud image. The responses to question 4 were also revealing. In March 2023, 71.4% or 75 of the respondents had not used AI at all. 9.5% or 10 of the respondents had used AI 25% of the time. 1.9% or 2 of the respondents reported using AI 50% of the time, and 1% or 1 person respondent used AI 75% of the time. Also, 1% or 1 respondent reported using AI 100% of the time. The other 17% of the respondents reported various uses and interest in AI. Question 5 was a key question, asking respondents directly if they had specifically used ChatGPT, also known as Generative Pre-Trained Transformer. They needed to answer yes or no. 76.2% or 80 of the respondents said they had not and did not use ChatGPT as of March 2023. 16.2% or 17 of the respondents replied yes, they had used ChatGPT. The other 7.6% of respondents had various responses as to their desire or not to try ChatGPT and/or other AI programs. ChatGPT was introduced in November 2022. We are planning to conduct another such survey in March 2024 to compare and contrast the results of this question specifically in 1 year's time. The 105 responses on question 6 revealed great interest and multiple concerns in learning about ChatGPT and the many arts and AI programs that are available, and the possibility that these programs can and may afford to teaching and learning, living and being, and creating. Many responses felt that AI should never be used and/or was or could be destructive. Question 7. The greatest concerns about AI revolve around original art, copyright ownership, visual use rights, intellectual property and royalty issues from published works and performances in the arts, as well as writing and most anything that students, teachers, and people create. Originality, creativity, thinking, learning, and the ability to create, perform, present, produce, reflect and respond, write, and make art authentically in all art forms resonated in the responses. Other threats to humanity and the arts included the use of technology, AI, ChatGPT, and machine creations as fake versus real art and/or the stealing of art. Question 8. Professional development, as we know, is a necessity for learning new things. However, only 8.6% or 9 of the respondents had received any type of professional development on AI or ChatGPT. Alarmingly, 89.5% of the respondents on this survey, or 94 of the respondents, reported having received no professional development on AI or ChatGPT as of March 2023. Question 9. Those that have used AI or ChatGPT in their personal and/or professional life and work responded with many words as seen in this word cloud image. Most are experimenting, playing, and familiarizing themselves with the possibilities in writing, creating, and generating all art forms and in email. Professions such as medicine and education are utilizing ChatGPT a lot and other writing programs from the perspective of their position needs and learning how to ask the right prompts to get the responses needed and or desired. Respondents who were aware of the use of AI programs in their circles of influence expressed some concerns about cheating, competition, and assignments. They wrote that learning, trying, playing, and using AI programs was taking a lot of time, but it was also lots of fun. Question 11 asked respondents to add anything else that had not been asked in the survey questions. It garnered an N of 68 respondents, and it was optional. Over half of the respondents replied prolifically, with overwhelming concerns about the impacts, as well as the possibilities of these new programs for the arts, most professions, and personally and professionally in their own lives. The Washington Art Education Association publishes a quarterly magazine entitled Splatter, as I mentioned earlier, and featured part 1 of this survey's results in their summer issue. You may click on the live link for the Splatter 2023 Summer Edition and click the side arrow to page 29 to access the article Arts Education and Artificial Intelligence Qualitative Survey Documented Results Part 1 for more information and images about this specific survey, if you're interested. Now, what are your thoughts regarding ChatGPT and other AI programs? I love this image that Stan Katie created of a young learner creating artificial intelligence on the screen. I welcome those viewing this presentation to answer the 10 survey questions as well as the 11th optional question yourself and send me your responses, thoughts, concerns, ideas, suggestions, and or any AI creations that you would give me permission to share in my future presentations. Please feel invited to directly email me at Dr. AnnRené Joseph at moreartsannrene@gmail.com. Please take note that all aspects of this PowerPoint, the research and narrative, as well as the abstract, were created by this presenter, me, without the use of AI at all. The brilliant images included in this presentation, as shared, were created with Midjourney by photographer Stan Katie. What do you notice about this image and the other AI images in this presentation? Access Stan Katie's work on his website, listed here on this slide. As mentioned, photographer Stan Katie began using Midjourney following taking this survey in March 2023. This provided great practical significance for the use of this survey. Prior to that time, he had not used any artificial intelligence programs in his work and practice. The images in this PowerPoint were created from March 2023 and May 2023 specifically for this presenter, myself, to share in articles and presentations about this survey. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to present this research to you. We've come to the end of the PowerPoint for the most part. The narrative on this slide states my passion for more arts and for every person and the ability to make, create, perform, present, produce, and respond in dance, music, theater, visual arts, and media arts as necessary for a healthy life and living fully, artistically, and creatively. Slide 22 shares my contact information. Again, your feedback, ideas, concerns, and suggestions and our creations are invited, and I thank you. Please contact me, Dr. AnnRené Joseph, at my email and or on my LinkedIn link where you can directly message me. Finally, as a follow-up to the March 2023 survey and window, I have a postscript. This exact same survey was given to a live audience of 5 conference attendees at the Visual Arts Conference in Washington State on October 21st, 2023. Surprisingly, 7 months after the March 2023 survey window, the responses were basically the same in this random sample of educators from all levels, pre-service students through college professors and retirees. None of the respondents were using AI programs with their students. Their concerns were also some of the same, with expressions of optimism as well as caution regarding AI programs. Please remember that plans are underway to conduct a similar survey in March 2024 to compare and contrast the responses over a year of time. And I thank you again for viewing this presentation. My hope is that it has been insightful, interesting, and thought-provoking for you in this new paradigm of artificial intelligence. My best to all of you, and more arts.